and welcome to... Oh, I just turned the music all the way down. Hello and welcome to another edition of Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. I am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare. It is 5:30 somewhere. It's 5:30 right here. And it is time for happy hour. We have wonderful guests tonight. We have Claire from the Zenith Players, who's going to be letting us know what is going on in the world of Shakespeare performance online. Lady Prudence is here as our musical guest. Paolo Garbanzo is here with his Spitz Alpen chicken. Oh my God, what came first, the chicken or the hat, Paolo? That's a joke he had right beforehand, and I stole it from him. And that is, we're going to learn all about that. But welcome, friends. We're going to have music. We're going to have music. We're going to have jokes. We're going to have toasts.
We're going to have chicken.
It's going to be a great time. We have chicken. So thanks for being here with us, for spending part of your Friday with us to start off your weekend. And thank you to the Jackdaws for our theme music. Shakespeare approves of this theme song. But Paolo Garbanzo, we're just going to start things off with, let us talk about this miraculous chicken that you have. It is a majestic chicken, I would say.
You know, all chickens are special.
All chickens are special.
It just turned out that 50% of the people on your show today have chickens. And
yes,
so
Claire brought hers as well.
And
we're going to learn more.
That is a fine-looking chicken there. But this chicken is an Appenzeller Spitz Alpen. It's from the Alps, Appenzeller. And then Spitzalben means like a spitty hat, spitty hood, actually, and which is this head of this chicken right there. Check it out. It's hilarious.
Amazing hat,
Spitzalben. And the thing is that the where this particular chicken is from, the town, the area, the women wore these hats that pretty much looked like this. So I don't know if they took it. They were like, well, these chickens have fine hats. Honey, I need a fine hat like that. And they were like, all right, I'll make you a hat. And then they made you a hat. And then, or did they genetically design the chicken to say, you have a fine hat. I should have a chicken that has a hat like you. And then, so the eternal question, which came first, the chicken or the hat?
That is a very good question. Claire, your counter argument.
That's a fancy chicken, where Pertolo is less fancy. She's a Buff Orpington.
Oh, yes, Buff Orpington, yes.
She's very excited to be here. She's my biggest chicken. So sometimes lifting her is like a little bit like arm day.
That's a pretty big chicken.
How heavy is she?
You know, I can't tell you. I didn't weigh her, but she's a little heavy, and she needs to see the screen, otherwise she gets upset.
So, all right. Well, we all need to see the screen because we all need to see ourselves. Now, here's a question. Since 50% of tonight's show does have chickens, are they more like cats or dogs, or are they their own special thing for how they
they're
act?
chicken.
They're more like a T-Rex. Just like
yes.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody who had chickens, when dinosaurs were discovered, you go, oh, yeah, the chickens. Clearly, dinosaurs were chickens, or chickens were dinosaurs. Either one.
Well, especially if you ever see them near a mouse, you see full, you see full Cretaceous period kickoff. Wow! Oh my God!
Now see the chicken in her full dominant splendor.
Da 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 da. Oh,
clever
sweet
girl.
Oh, my.
Oh, just wait until they start to learn how to use doors. Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, they honestly are not too bright. They're really
no. Thank God. Oh, is Lady Prue going to give us some Jurassic Park? Oh.
I don't have the proper key for it, but that was the first 18 notes.
Well,
yeah,
then we
nice.
have and Claire's chicken became very intrigued.
She did.
She picked her head up and perked right up. Goodness gracious.
My chicken already left.
So the service that I offer to this esteemed crowd is that if you need a little help quelling your chicken, clearly I'm the one among the four of us.
There we have it. I'm just going to instigate. That's all I'm going to do.
That's what you're best at, Willie.
Yeah, I really am. I mean, I have special talents for instigation and just egging people on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. But since Lady Prue has the instrument of chicken quelling out, some might
I'm
call
totally
it
putting that in the campaign.
the instrument of chicken quelling. Since she has that, Lady Prue, could you please regale our audience? For there may be some members who have not yet met you with what types of songs you do.
Oh, nothing would make me happier, my friend. Now, I am Lady Prudence, Her Majesty's court composer, and I provide songs for all occasions, including those involving chickens, but not limited to love, hate, myths, monsters, food, drink, homecoming, farewell, mourning, death, war, peace, songs of nature, songs of nostalgia, dance tunes, sea shanties, and lullabies.
That is quite the list. And for the chicken quelling, what type of tune do you think would work best, my friend?
That is an excellent question. Now, my theory on this would be entirely untested, but how about a song about singing? How about that?
Do it. So, lords and ladies, non-binary friends, gentles, or with a song about singing, we give you Lady Prudence, the court composer. Take it away, my friend.
Oh, some come to work and others to play. Some come at evening to pass time away. Some come to laugh, their voices do ring. But as for me, I come for to sing. Oh, some live right here, they come all the time. Some cross the oceans, they come from all climes. But come I by land, or come I by sea, you know if I'm here, I've come for to sing. Some come to work and others to play. Some come at evening to pass time away. Some come to laugh, their voices do ring. But as for me, I come for to sing. Oh, some come in winter to ward off the chill. Some come in summer to drink up their fill. But come I in autumn, or come I in spring, you know when I'm here, I've come for to sing. Some come to work and others to play. Some come at evening to pass time away. Some come to laugh, their voices to ring. But as for me, I come for to sing. Oh, some come to stay while others must leave. Some come to laugh while others still grieve. But one and all, we want the same thing. For when we come for to sing. Some come to work and others to play. Some come at evening to pass time away. Some come to laugh, their voices to ring. But as for me, I come for to sing. You know if I'm here, I've come for to sing.
Oh, well done. If music be the food of love, play on that strain again. That is Lady Prudence, the court composer. You can find her most prominently on Facebook at facebook.com/Lady Prudence Piper. But also, friends, you can go and find her all over the place on social media. Facebook. I know, right? She sent me everything, every possible link she's ever been involved with, ever. Facebook.com/Lady Prudence Piper. Instagram.com/Lady.Prudence.Piper. You can also download her soothing tunes at ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. Her sweet and sassy songs at voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com. ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. And follow her on Patreon. Become a Patreon of the arts for her. Patreon.com/ladyprudence. And go ahead and toss a coin to your bard, that being her in this case. PayPal, Lady Prudence. Venmo, Lady Prudence. And Cash App, $ Lady Prudence. Use her hashtags Lady Prudence Sings and Harper Prudence Sings. So go do all the things with Lady Prudence. I mean, and also specifically Bandcamp, because next Friday Bandcamp is waiving their cut entirely. Ooh. So the artists get all of it next Friday, nice. From I believe midnight. So it'll start midnight Thursday night. So 12 o'clock a.m. Friday morning on July 3rd till midnight Pacific Coast time. So you actually get 27 hours of all that. So please go do that. Specifically Bandcamp. Go support your artists. Support live music and buy a CD. Now, Paolo Garbanzo, before we come into you and talking about chickens and everything else, and also the various campaigns, I would like to jump over to talk more about chickens with Claire, because she had that golden chicken, which was amazing. Oh, yes. And I'm hearing a chicken still in the background.
She just settles down on my lap and takes a nap. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Totally normal.
If we were doing a production...
She's a lap chicken. I want a lap chicken.
Everyone wants a lap chicken. Seriously. If we were doing a production of Robin Hood right now, I would say she would have to play Lady Cluck. Do you want to be Lady Cluck? Do you want to be Lady Cluck? Yes, you do. Oh, hello. Hello. Aren't you?
Who's that?
Oh, you could sing songs and be a Lana Dale. I know, right? Exactly. Lady Prudence knows exactly what I'm talking about.
So
the rest of you are Philistines.
Loud and obnoxious.
Just egg songs, which are loud and obnoxious.
Oh, I should sing The Phony King of England. That's topical.
If you know it, let's do it in
that's topical.
At later points. Yes, it's topical. Yes. But Claire, you are artistic director of the Zenith Players, and you are doing minimum 2 shows a week.
We are.
And sometimes not just more of that, but far in excess. Tomorrow night, I believe you're doing The Two Gentlemen of Verona. Yes.
Yes, we are. We're excited about that. We're going to have another animal co-star. So we've got Merle, the dog on the poster, starring as Crab. And yeah, that continues our Shakespeare series. So that's every Saturday evening. And the week after that, we are going to be doing Romeo and Juliet as well.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I need to get involved with some R&J. Oh my goodness gracious! And then your non-Shakespeare series. Let's talk about that as well.
Yes, on Monday evenings. It varies. We finished our Sherlock Holmes, Hound of the Baskervilles series, which was released as a serial, much in the same way that Arthur Conan Doyle released Hound of the Baskervilles. Since then, we've done Shop Around the Corner. We just did Pygmalion. And on Monday, we are doing Cyrano.
Oh, Cyrano de Bergerac.
And do you know who's playing Cyrano?
I was just asked yesterday, so it was very exciting for me.
Oh, this is one of my favorite plays ever, honestly.
It's grand. I'm torn between being kind of just like, let's be an actor and do this, and let's do a Steve Martin impression. I mean, I'm quite torn.
No,
Paolo, how would you do it?
I would stay away from Steve Martin.
Really?
I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to that, and I really have to say that it's not a comedy. Everyone has to die. That's the point of the whole. There's no hubris if no one dies. And everybody, when the movie started, and I was like, oh, he's a fireman. That's interesting. Oh, maybe they're all gonna die in a fire. Oh, that's a neat take. And then no one died.
And then no one died.
Believe me, I was like, I literally got up and I was like, I'm out. They're like, you can't end up with the girl. That's not how this works. This is not how Cyrano works. And I was like, I took off my big nose and everything. Anyway.
All right,
so
and that was Paolo
I'm trying to
Garbanzo
forgive Steve
on-
Martin. I'm trying.
It's a 30-year-old movie, man.
I'm Italian. I have vendettas, man. Like,
These things are important. They sink into your very soul.
oh, man.
Also, that is
Yeah.
the first time I've ever heard you say you're Italian. Previously, it's always been, yes, I'm Sicilian. I'm quite Sicilian.
I didn't want to get that. Anyway, yeah. So
So it's just like, oh, just the standard Italian vendetta, not the Sicilian vendetta.
yeah, because I
when
mean,
you
it's
know-
not like he did it to me personally. I mean, that would
Didn't he? You threw away the nose.
my big floppy hat
That's
chucked
a
it.
long lead up if he just wanted to do it just to annoy you. Like that's an
I'm gonna-
expensive.
First, I'm gonna wait for him to
Alright.
be born. Then I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna find out what his favorite all-time play is. Then we're gonna write a comedy of it.
So you're only a little bit older than me, but your
Yeah.
favorite comedy, and if I remember correctly, this was around 1990-ish. Roxanne.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a while back. Yeah.
Yeah, so 13-year-old Paolo Garbanzo's favorite play.
I must have been like 18 or something. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? We had just done it in high school, and then like literally like it must have been like the next year or something like that it came out, and I was like, what is this? What is this?
Oh, this brings me such joy.
Oh man,
Steve Martin, he knew about you. He's like, this is really important to some high school kid somewhere. And I'm gonna ruin the life.
And I'm going to ruin everything.
Now, to be fair, I know for a fact that like there were plays. There was Romeo and Juliet. They changed the endings. Everybody lived. All that stuff.
That was
But you know
done
what?
in
What
the,
survived?
That was done as
What
early as
survived?
the 1660s.
Yeah. But what do we remember? Everybody dies. Why? Because
Everybody
hubris is important. Anyway, otherwise it's a comedy. I'm right. If it's comedy, be funny. All right. And I mean,
I'll
sure,
say you
Mercutio's
have to
got some good lines.
Punish young children who don't follow our Lord's will to wait until marriage. Actually, I guess they did get married. Never mind.
They did get married.
They
They got
did.
married before
They
they did
did,
anything.
They did all the official things. That's the hubris of it. They were like, we tried to bring everybody together, but you people wanted to stab each other. And
It's look, Romeo and Juliet
Stabbing is
isn't
very tempting.
Romeo and Juliet is entirely Tybalt's fault. It is Tybalt's fault beginning to end.
yeah.
Tybalt
And
is
then
the
there's like missed texts and stuff like that,
I
you
mean, there's
know.
also the nurse and the friar. Like, don't worry, honey. Like, it'll all work out. Just do
No,
what you
yeah.
wanna do.
There's certainly enablers, but Tybalt is the only one trying to maintain this charade of a feud, or since it is in Italy, a vendetta.
Okay. So we're
Right,
changing the
Romeo
name.
Allowed. They knew that Romeo was at the party, and they let him stay because
Exactly.
he was harmless.
They're like, whatever.
It's your party, and your mortal enemy shows up, and he's hitting on your sister.
We're changing
Yeah,
the
but
name
it's
of the
not
play.
his sister. It's his
called-
cousin.
It's gonna
They
be
were raised
called
together.
She says
Tybalt.
Romeo.
and the Enablers.
Tybalt and the, no, that's the name of the band at the party.
That's the band of the party. Yes.
No. See, no. The whole thing is, she says the orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and he just goes like, "Are they? Okay, cool, whatever." I mean, because Juliet has built this up. It's all so dangerous and wonderful because she's 13 freaking years old, and it's like, oh my god, because Tybalt, who is what, 17, 18, 19, he's been telling her about this grand feud that the family's been having for generations, and no one else really cares. They're like, I hate you just because like well, I'm paid to hate you, and and the prince is like, stop it, and they're like, okay, cool. Like everyone gets real chill real quick as soon as the prince says stop, and they're like, yep, totally, it's fine.
Maybe there. You know what? There's probably an ulterior motive. There's probably an entire entire other act that they were like,
Act
what we really
six.
have to do is get this right.
The spin-off I want, because the nurse comes in after Tybalt dies, and oh, Tybalt, the best friend I ever had, Tybalt.
And you're like, where was this?
I just want a spin-off all about the antics of Tybalt and the nurse.
Tybalt and the nurse. It's a 70s comedy.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
it's like Eddie's father. Like that's what we're gonna do.
Let's do it.
What was that? The Education of Eddie's Father? Was that the show?
Yeah.
I watched it all the time in reruns on what
Tybalt
TNT or something.
There was no story of more woe than Tybalt and her nursio.
Nursio.
I guess it'd be the nurse and her Tybaltio. I guess.
Tybaltos, brought to you by General Mills.
By
General Mills is not a sponsor of this show, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I'm gonna make bad jokes. Oh,
Yes.
goodness gracious. Lady Prue, what are your thoughts on Tybalt and Nurse getting their own spin-off?
You know, if you write it, Willie, I'll read it.
Oh,
Okay. I'll play a key part if you like.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, let's make this happen.
Make it work.
And wait,
Make it work.
in the play, Romeo
Willie,
is in
I'm
the.
still waiting to be cast in one of your plays.
Do you want to be?
Well, of course I do.
Oh,
As much of a narcissist as any of the rest of you.
and this is called the Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. So there we go. I mean, this guy here,
Trying to-
this
trying to
guy
point
right
at the
here,
right-
this guy right here, he is. See, now you know what. Hold on. We have to have a sidebar conversation.
Don't tell anybody else.
Yeah. What's up, Paolo?
I want to be in your next play too. It's
You were
gonna be
already in
called
one.
Tybalt and the nurse.
Oh, can I be
And they-
Mercutio?
No. This was.
We're not talking to you.
We're not talking to you. This was just me and him. This was a private conversation.
Lamentable
Private conversation.
Tragedy of
This is-
Tybalt and the nurse.
All right, go ahead. Paolo, what's
Okay.
up?
So
All right, no, we're going to talk about shoes.
Wait.
We attack
I
think-
dogs.
I think I see. Wait, hang on. I can't. I need to be close to the mic.
We can make this
Okay.
work. We can.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I think that if
Uh-huh.
it's like a comedy, right up to the end, Romeo comes in, boom, stab,
Yeah.
and then it's like Guildenstern. It's like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, and then
what
we're like,
they don't realize is that Juliet planned on escaping to Mantua the whole time and was just looking for a
with-
way out.
And what we could do,
Exactly.
what we could do after that, am I just whispering to myself
Oh.
now? Oh my god.
Oh, sorry,
What we could do after that is Romeo stabs, all right? But then we have a delightful musical number.
perfect.
Wait, I didn't hear that. This
sorry.
was going on too long.
Delightful musical number. We're gonna have a delightful musical
Did someone
number.
say delightful musical number?
Yes, that's what we're gonna do with it.
That's my specialty.
Oh my god. That was too much fun. And there is not enough audience watching that insanity. This is gonna definitely have to get replayed. All right. Goodness gracious. So we're going to come back to a live musical number with Lady Prudence here in just a moment. We're going to be talking with Paolo Garbanzo at the various goings on because he is the main guest of this show, but mostly he's just been being asinine over here with me. And Claire and Lady Prue, they've been giving information. They're like, we are on the ball. We are business people. We're telling you what's
Now,
up.
everybody now just knows that I don't like the movie Roxanne, which if you
Yeah.
actually knew me, you'd already know this information.
I've known you for years. I've never learned this.
I guess it never really came up, but because
No.
we're always going on about Shakespeare.
I am kind of the center of my life.
Just saying. Never talk about anybody
So,
else.
see, here's the thing. Is it narcissistic for me as a performer to talk constantly about Shakespeare? Discuss.
At this point, it's been what, 15 years?
About 15 years.
I'd say you've got a healthy dose, just like the rest of us.
No, but I've always been narcissistic. That's the thing.
Well, it depends.
For me to talk about Shakespeare, but
Are you talking
also,
in the third person or the
self-serving
first?
issue.
yeah,
First person
that's
or
what I'm
third
saying.
person?
Either. I don't care.
Well,
First
see, if you're
person,
talking
yes,
about
obviously.
if you're talking about Shakespeare in the third person, that's one thing. But if you're talking about Shakespeare in the third person while actually talking about yourself, that is super narcissistic. Because as Paolo Garbanzo would say, wow, man, that's really narcissistic.
Oh, and the chicken is here because
She has opinions.
because my cackling. She looks so surprised. My cackling laugh attracted your chicken. She's like, "What? I hear the call of my people."
She also noticed I had popcorn next to me, so now she's begging because apparently they do that.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Claire, if I may ask, how many chickens do you have?
3.
3. Okay, so I have a whole herd of chickens.
Wait, Paulo.
Yes,
I believe you
A
have
herd of chickens.
I do what I want.
This is not. Listen. Chickens may be T-Rex. Listen, chickens might be T-Rexes, but unlike what Dr. Grant said about the brachiosaurs, chickens do not go in herds. It's not like they do go in herds. Da-da-da-da-da. No. That is not. And you know I'm
Clever
right.
girls.
Clever girls.
You say that until you've got a bunch of chickens running at you, and then they're flocking this way. So
Yeah,
But I would even say chickens are more like a pack than a herd. Wouldn't you?
they're more like a gang.
yeah,
Definitely a gang.
I would call turkeys a gang. Turkeys are bullies.
Yeah.
Turkeys
So-
are total bullies.
a good one.
So my chickens, they like you go out there, and if you don't have some snacks for them, like, so there's one thing, like you walk out there and you've got all the seeds, and they're like, "Ma," and they run for you, like they literally look like women with like their like from the 1700s with their like big dresses, and they're like
the skirt.
they're hilarious. And but if you don't
Look at that
have
chicken
something
face.
for them, right? Chicken face. She's like, she feels called out. I'm pretty sure
She
she called
does.
out. Yeah. And so my chickens, if you walk by and you're like, I'm just going to my car, I wasn't actually coming out to feed you, then they do this thing and they go, "Brrr,
Yep,
brrr."
the sass.
I'm like, did she just call me a bird? Like, it's like their secret chicken language. Like,
Mine are so spoiled that if I don't bring them the correct food, they get angry. So if I bring them peelings from carrots and they want watermelon that day, I get told.
oh yeah. One of our chickens is named Karen, and she'd like to speak to the manager all the time.
So would that be you or Onsa?
Mostly Ansa, but I'm the one in the morning who actually feeds them. So yeah. So they're like, oh, the janitor's here. That's fine.
Oh goodness. Well, looks like Lady Prue is prepping herself up for another musical number here on Shakespeare's Shameless Chicken Promotion Happy Hour. We're talking chickens. It's chicken talk, as always, here on Friday
Chicken
nights. We're going to pause to pay some bills, and we'll be right back with another song from Lady Prudence. Don't go away. Because, friends, I want to remind you all that Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour is brought to you by the good people at Hill Storage and Rigging Company. Hill Storage and Rigging Company, no job too large or too small. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your equipment is in skilled and experienced hands with services from our machine movers and erectors in Middletown, Pennsylvania. Established in 1967, Hill Storage and Rigging Company is a family-owned and operated full-service millwright serving industries in the Mid-Atlantic states and beyond. We are a women-owned small business with hours of operation Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Available Saturdays and Sundays by appointment only. You can find them at hillrigging.com or calling 717-944-7676. Hill Storage and Rigging Company, no job too large or too small. Thank you again to Hill Rigging for being the sponsor of the show. And if you would like to become a sponsor here on Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour or any of my other shows, just send me an email to shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. And while you're at it, go like the Facebook page, facebook.com/shakespeareapproves. Go subscribe and like to the YouTube page, youtube.com/c/shakespeareapproves. Go and do like all the other things I do, like Shakespeare's Coffee Break and the social distancing players. Just go do it all. Because social media. It's the only way I judge my self-worth in life. But I can hear the musical dulcet tones preparing up, which means, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends, gentles all, please welcome Conway Twitty.
Well, all this talk of chickens brings me to mind of one of my very favorite of the breed. My dear friends, I hope you are all familiar with Disney's Robin Hood, because the character that I most identify with, of course, is Alan Adale.
Absolutely.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other had to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping against the dodging trees, trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Oh, I miss New York Renaissance Fair.
Oh, that was wonderful. Lady Prudence with special...
Because I didn't want to jump right to the phony King of England without giving the introductory spiel, so that's where I wanted to go.
Well,
so,
thank you,
and then I'll
Sherman.
let you all vote next if you want to hear what.
I said thank you, Sherman Brothers.
Indeed. Well, I won't just plunge everyone in without any context. So if you all want to hear Phony King of England later on in this show, then you're very welcome to ask me for it. But have no doubt that I'll be performing it tomorrow at 3 p.m.
All
because
right.
now I'm in a Robin Hood mood.
And on that, Lady Prudence, let's bring you back up on screen. When are your live streams? Because you do 3 a week.
Indeed, I do. Sweet friends, I keep the music flowing. Every week with Lady Prudence, you have 3 opportunities to catch me live. And then, of course, you can go onto my Facebook fan page and watch any of my old videos, of which there are several dozen at this point, because it's been a couple of months since I've had a Renaissance fair to play at. So go to facebook.com/lady.prudence.piper at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays for classic Prudence. I shall while the time away and help you pass by and give you some perspective. Then on Mondays, I do a Modern Monday performance wherein I show up looking rather different, although it's hard to drop the accent. Sorry about that. But then that's a mostly request run show where we also play the drinking game, What's in Prue's Cup? And winners receive a free download from my Bandcamp page. So literally no purchase required. Just play the game on Modern Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we have Terrific Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where you see me, classic Prudence, all ready to play your favorite Renaissance hits.
Oh, it's so wonderful. So please go join Lady Prudence Saturdays at 3, Mondays at 7, and Tuesdays at 7 as well. And tomorrow, odalare, golly, what a day. You might learn a little bit.
Definitely going to do a Robin Hood set tomorrow.
Oh, definitely do, good friend, do. And also make sure you toss a coin to your bard. Go to paypal.me/Lady Prudence, Venmo.com/Lady Prudence, Cash App /$Lady Prudence, and also go to patreon.com/Lady Prudence in order to show some love to our bard here tonight. And now, speaking of bards, Paolo Garbanzo, you old so-and-so, you...
Mawa?
Yes, you thrice brindled cat, you no good SOB.
Rice brindled.
You scruffy-looking nerf herder.
You...
Who are you calling scruffy looking?
You, sir, are without a doubt a thrice double damned no good son of a bitch, and then just sign your name. All right. I'll take a dozen of those cards. Paolo, you have many projects in the hopper. One I am intimately involved with, Nat21 Adventures. Because the only thing better than rolling a natural 20 in a Dungeons and Dragons game is somehow getting a nat 21. And we do that with other. And we can do that with other Renaissance performers. So I'm quite honored to be doing that. We'll be starting season 2.
Campaign number 2 starts Sunday at 7 p.m. We're going to do a little shorter games. It's about 2.5 hours. And we have you, Shakespeare, and playing a new character. We have Adamo Ignis, we have Mab Just Mab, and we have Roger Awesome, all playing characters in my D&D world of Urt, which is the name of the world. And we have, so this is the second campaign. Now, we just finished a big, crazy adventure where, somebody's character ended up getting washed up on the shore.
I wasn't washed up on the shore. I was drowned, man.
Yes.
I was pulled under. Get it right.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Well, eventually you're gonna wash up on some shore somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, but so we have some new characters joining the game, and some old characters are continuing on the next campaign. So it's a fun game. You can join live either on Facebook or on my Twitch channel, which is the Paolo Garbanzo. So twitch.tv/Paolo Garbanzo. Look up Nat21 Adventures. We're Sunday nights at 7 p.m. and it's a live D&D game. If you become one of our Patreon saints, you throw some money to our coffee.com account, then you can change the game. You throw us a few dollars and you can decide what happens next. You can have them get attacked by giant tropical parrot bears. That's right, parrot bears. Not your average owlbear. This one's a parrot. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Does that mean it can talk to us?
It only can repeat words it's already heard, which is usually like, I'm being eaten by a giant, weird-looking. Thought it was an owlbear, but I guess it's not, which is really disturbing when you're being attacked by one.
Like, wouldn't that be amazing though? Just real quick, let's pause that story, and it's just like it's attacking somebody, but before it even gets there, you hear this perfect mimic human voice. I'm being eaten by a giant tropical owlbear. I thought it was an owlbear, but apparently it's a little bit different. And you turn around, you're like, I don't see anybody getting eaten by this thing, and then it bursts out of the forest after you.
And then you see it first. You see it from the back, where you're like, "Well, that is the biggest parrot I've ever." Clever girls. I have a lot of them. Anyway, but so big surprise. This adventure is going to have owlbears, perhaps tropical owlbears.
I want tropical owlbears.
We're having an owlbear, tropical owlbear.
Is one of them an eagle owlbear?
Yes, one's an eagle. Right? One's just a regular owlbear. One is, for those of you who saw the show earlier, this is my Appenzeller Spitzalben owlbear. So, yeah. So, sorry
Chicken
about
bear.
Too bright. Yeah. But then, of course, I was like, why not? Why not have a parrot bear? According to legend, owlbears are a creation from wizards. So, why not? Why not? If you were a tropical wizard, you would just go with the bird you had. Don't have any owls? I got parrots. They have really nasty beaks. I would double the damage on the beaks just because the parrots, like.
I have a scar on my hand from a parrot that I got as a child. So, yes, parrots can be very frightening.
Oh, goodness gracious. No. Oh, I'm very
now
sorry.
Just imagine one that's 7 feet tall and coming at you. Polly wants your face.
Polly wants to crack you. Oh.
Yes, exactly. Bam! They probably wouldn't even throw elbows. They have claws. Anyway, so that's Nat21.
If the parrot bears, I can see them only wanting Caucasian NPCs to go eat because Polly want a cracker. Hey. No one watches this show anyway. Who cares?
That's so that's officially canon now.
It's canon.
Yeah, because you know how monsters in D&D, they're like, well, this one likes elves in particular, or this one, this one's like just going after the crackers.
I'm just going after white guys named Chad. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
It's incredibly specific. It's just like, oh, here's a very nerdy, pasty white guy from the Dragon Mountains, but a human. And it's like, what's your name? Monroe. All right, no, I'm not going to eat you, Monroe.
No, you're good. Keep moving.
And then there's a fight. And there's a fighter later on. He's the head. He's the most powerful member of your adventuring party. What's your name? Chadwick. Close enough.
And of course, you know, the parrot bear would of course learn how to say, "Hey Chad, hey Chad, hey Chad," because everyone is calling for Chad. He's already eaten Chad. And you know, the parrot, everyone in his party's like, "Hey, Chad, where are you, Chad?" And so the parrot only attracts people named Chad because Chad's like, "Where the heck? Somebody's calling my name."
He just wandered through the forest one day, just minding his own business.
I'll just slash my way through this jungle. I can't. But hey, Chad, and then, man, this is only getting worse.
And the parrot wasn't even looking to eat a Chad that day. It's just one of the only phrases it knows. So it's just like, I'm practicing my English. Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. Where are you, Chad? Eventually, Chad's going to wander in. It's like,
exactly.
Oh, thank you, Lunch, for presenting yourself.
Oh, man. Anyway, so if you're not into that, which I don't know why you're not. But
all I can say is both of our women guests here are showing themselves to be far more classy and educated than either of us, because they're like, no, I'm just not really engaging with this conversation. No.
My mind instantly just went to thoughts of empty cans of Monster being left behind. Something flies off with a Chad in its mouth.
Oh, dear Lord. That's fantastic.
And axe spray.
Oh, my gosh.
It attracts.
And Lady Prudence is just like, look, I'm sorry, I work at Renaissance fairs, but you guys right now are way too nerdy for me.
You know, I have a deep esteem for nerd culture. I myself have written songs about Doctor Who, D&D, and even Star Wars. So I'm there. I'm just not there.
Yeah. No, I get
I'm
it.
the
Yeah.
bard, y'all. I'm
pulling
bard.
you in.
We're gonna
Bard doesn't get killed.
Yeah, we need someone.
We stay at a distance. As long as we're in earshot, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Prue, speaking of, Paolo, if you're good with this, I'd like to give a little bit of an exclusive about this coming Nat21 cycle.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right. So my new character that I'm making up, because we killed off my old one, partly because the beard was becoming uncomfortable to wear.
Mostly because the beard was...
It's like, maybe we should make a costume change. No, kill the guy off. It's like, of course, that's obviously the appropriate place to go to right here. Kill off the character. It's like, do you want to see on the kill? Yes, we're going to treat it just as an... It's
the campaign finale. You had to kill somebody.
Someone has to die.
We didn't even plan it. It's just like Stare No Bird Track. Somebody has to die.
Hubris.
So,
but Lady Prue, I've based my new character, who debuts this Sunday, off of Robin Hood. Yes, he's a non-magical human fighter, so no powers at all. His preferred weapon is the longbow, but also can use a staff and the sword, and he is chaotic good and will just go about. It's like, oh yes, I'm gonna come in and save the day. And
I was about to say Errol Flynn, Russell Crowe, Carrie Elwes, or Kevin Costner.
None of the above. I'm choosing the fox from Disney.
All right. Oodle lolly.
Oodle lolly.
Well,
that might be something I have to say. Just oodle lolly.
It's now a good time to. What does the fox say? Nice.
What does the fox say? Oh my God! That was such a missed opportunity for that song.
Oh, that was the joke I was making when the song was popular. I don't know where you were.
I don't think I actually knew you when the song was originally popular.
You must have been on the other side of town. I don't know.
Yes, I wasn't at the New York Renaissance Fair yet, so
Oh,
I couldn't.
wait,
You couldn't steal that joke from me.
Well, no. Or is it just thinking in tandem? No. What year did you start at New York Renaissance Fair?
2014.
Oh, that was the same year I did too. Okay. So, no, wait, I might have started 2013, but yeah, that's around my start point as well. So yeah, I just don't think I knew you yet. I don't meet people. I don't. Don't give me that look.
No, well, that's the thing. We're all busy doing our own acts. In fact, that's the one good thing that's coming out of this isolation quarantine and being a part of online shows and stuff is that finally I have a chance to see acts that I've never met before. Acts that do the Midwestern circuit or do the opposite. Like while I'm in Arizona, they're in Florida, and while I'm in New York, they're in Texas or whatever. So finally, like I've become introduced to bands like the Rowan and the Rose and
they're very nice.
Clearly Guilty. These treasures, these humans that I wish that I could have seen longer. Music the Gathering. I've never worked the same show as them, and even people whose shows that I do work at the same time, I'm working. I can't go and see other acts even if they're of interest to me. So that's the one silver lining, my friends. I've defined it. That's the one.
I'll say that's one of a couple for me. But yeah, absolutely that is fantastic for this because we really also get to watch each other's stuff and meet each other in ways that we really haven't been able to do before. And it's funny because people always say to me if I'm meeting them kind of for the first time, like we've been like moving around each other in circles, or just I know someone but we haven't really talked, and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I've never seen your show." My response is always, "Why would you have? You're doing your thing. You should not be seeing my show." Especially as I'm like the family-friendly show, and a lot of the people I hang out with are more of like just happen to be in the bodier crowd. It's just like, I've never seen your show. It's like, yeah, because you're doing the dirty show. I'm doing the kids show.
We're on different stages.
We're on different
across town, yeah.
Yeah, and some festivals across town really is across town. I mean, New York Ren Fair, Louisiana Ren Fest, both very much across town. So.
Yep.
Oh yes. How many miles did you say you average? 6 miles a day?
Yeah.
Walk around walking your show?
Yeah, on a standard day, it's on a standard day, I was looking at it. It fluctuates between 6 and 8 miles on a standard day. Sometimes a little lower, sometimes a little higher. My top of all time was 15 miles. Of just
what show was that?
That was I'm trying to remember. It was either
TRF.
No. I've never been to TRF. Either Louisiana or New York, because both have circuits built into them that you can just keep going around it and going around it and going.
Big lake in the middle, so you have to go all the way around if you start going around.
And Louisiana, if you do the entire lake, I mean, just stay on one path, but do the entire lake, it's 1.1 miles. And so, yeah, it's very easy to get in 15 miles just walking around, talking to patrons, hawking a show. Mm-hmm. It's ultra simple to do. I was very tired at the end of that day, but it was just like, I was like, I looked at my step counter. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really close. Can I break? Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah. And my feet hurt. And luckily,
that's how you know you're a runner. You see it getting close, and then you just run circles in your front yard until you.
It's like I'm just gonna go. It's like I'm just gonna go. Oh goodness! But Paolo, before we got on to that little side quest right there, you were saying, is it all right to stop talking about?
Oh well, I have 2 other things that are going on really soon. Just shamelessly self-promote.
Please do.
Tomorrow is the start of the RVA, that's Richmond, Virginia, virtual Pride event and market. And it is we're doing a show. I have a couple people who we're all in quarantine with together, and we're all performers. So we did we videoed a show that we did on our balcony. It's music, it's juggling, it's singing and storytelling. It is RVA, virtual Pride event and we are. It's all weekend long, and we are performing tomorrow night, and you can see that on Facebook. And then my own little thing, Ren Adventures, which is the tour company that I run. We tour to Europe usually. We would. I think actually right this moment we would be right there in that castle behind me.
Buncaster Castle.
Yes, you would be there with me if all was going well, but clearly. And that is Muncaster Castle. I do Dungeons and Dragons tours. We play Dungeons and Dragons and go to castles and have a good old time, get attacked by parrot bears. And also I run regular European tours across Italy where we go to Renaissance and medieval places. And since we can't do that for reals, we're doing a virtual tour. And the first one we're gonna do a series of these virtual tours. And the first one we're doing is in Turin, which is actually where I used to live. And a friend of mine, Mike Rollins, who's a street performer who has traveled all over Europe, and he's gonna give us a tour virtually of Turin. He's gonna walk around. He's gonna tell stories, and that's gonna be July 11th live at 11 a.m. It's Saturday. And basically, if you have actually, if you've ever toured with us before with Ren Adventures, we've been doing tours to Europe for 5 years. If you've ever been on any tours, it's free. But all we're asking for is $5 to help cover the cost. And then actually, if you can tip Mike Rollins, if he tells a good story, that's going to be great. And we'll have his PayPal and Venmo and stuff like that. So basically, it's $5. You can join us live. Now we're gonna show it on our Facebook page after the fact. But if you want to join us live and be able to ask questions to Mike Rollins, international street performer, then it's $5. You just basically PayPal us. We give you the link to the Zoom meeting, and you join us for a good hour of probably some crazy stories. I mean, I lived in Turin like before the Olympics. That was like 17 years ago, actually. And Mike and I had a good time. So I used to teach at the circus school in Turin. Mike was one of my students. And actually we shared an apartment together, and he's been traveling all across Europe ever since. And he's a funny guy. And so it should be a really, really incredible tour. Some really great architecture. Turin, of course, used to be a royal city. The Savoys used to live there, and that's actually where they used to live, in that city. And then eventually Italy happened. It's history. He'll tell you all about it. So so join us.
And then eventually Italy happened. Excellent. So the RVA, Richmond's RVA virtual Pride event and market tomorrow, and then
that's tomorrow.
Ren Adventures virtual tour through Turin on July 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Excellent, very good, Paolo. Now, before we go into another song from Lady Prudence, I thought we could try to have a little bit of fun. We could do bad line readings from movies, from nerddom, and so here is my idea. Here's my concept. All right, Lady Prudence is Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. All right.
I like it.
All right. Paolo is Ron Weasley of the Harry Potter saga.
I have a wand.
Claire, you are. All right. Who should Claire? Claire, you are the Doctor. Okay.
Can I tell you a terrible, terrible secret?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
It's terrible.
No one's listening. No one's listening. No one's listening.
Terrible. I've never seen Doctor Who.
Shakes.
What? Oh, hold on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Paolo. What's up?
Let her do it anyway. It'll be hilarious.
All right, cool. Yeah. Here's the thing. Claire, have you seen Star Trek Voyager?
She could be Janeway.
Oh, she's frozen.
I think she froze.
Voyager. I'm a next gen girl.
Oh, you're a next gen. Claire. Have you seen Voyager? You've seen Voyager. Star Trek Voyager?
This is going splendidly, Shakespeare.
I know. Seriously, she's frozen. I have no idea what's happening.
It's a good look.
It really is a good look.
What about Star Wars?
I'm obsessed with Voyager.
Oh, you're obsessed with Voyager.
I'm
Very
back.
good. All right, you're back. You're obsessed with Voyager. I just simply said the Doctor, which I believe is something that their EMH might also be called. Technically.
Good save, Shakespeare.
I'm a nerd, people. I'm a nerd.
Doctor.
All right. Claire. There we go. Claire.
We've only had 55 minutes to learn this.
Yes. I wasn't bothering. Claire is Janeway, and you, Prudence, want to be the Doctor. All right, good. All right, and then.
And I'm
Paolo-
Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley. All right.
Hold on,
And-
I need to get a prop.
All right, and then I shall be. Who shall I be? I shall be Darth Vader. And so I'm not sure if you heard that, Prue. I shall be Darth Vader. I'm Darth Vader.
I heard you.
All right, and we have to. You are all trying to get the ring to
Bow ties are
Mordor.
cool.
Bow ties are cool. I mean, you didn't tie it yourself, so I'm a little sad on that one, but still, it's cool. It's cool. All right. So, all right, you all have to get the ring to Mordor, and I'm Darth Vader, stopping you. So, and beginning with Captain Janeway. Her subspace.
You know what? That
You
feels
have to stop
like it's in
you
character.
along.
What was that? What was that, Captain?
I think there's about 8 separate things we do along the way.
Oh yeah, there are like 8. Yes, absolutely, quite. Lieutenant Paris, please put in a new course to something else.
Yes.
The Chicken Planet.
The Chicken Planet.
Indirect to Mordor, we can range.
All right, very good. All of a sudden, whoosh, 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 appearing on the bridge
Oh, I
of
should have
Voyager.
my other prop. I got more props for this than but I haven't grabbed them yet. Hello. Anyone need a doctor? I'm the doctor. Hello.
What doctor? We have a doctor.
Yeah, just the doctor. Yes. So I'm just here just to check on things, and I've got my Sonic lipstick with me. So
I don't know what's happening, but I know Q is behind this.
All right. All of a sudden.
oh no,
No, keep going.
Q, interesting fellow. We've run into each other a few times, but he won't remember any.
All of a sudden, a wind starts beating around the bridge of the Voyager. What is happening with the environmental systems? And then coming out of a bubble of pure light. Whoopsh. It felt like he was tugged there by his belly button.
Look, Hermione, you have my wand. Let's get this thing to Mordor away from Voldemort.
What thing? And away from who?
The ring. The one ring that rules them all. And subspace.
He's holding a testicle. I trust him. Tentacle.
How did you know I was holding a testicle and a tentacle?
You seem the type.
I want to call for an intruder alert, but this is too intriguing.
All of a sudden, the red alert klaxon goes off. And dropping
That's not good.
into normal space.
I do hope that all of you are wearing your masks.
A mask like that?
It doesn't actually matter. Give me the one ring. It is your
Somewhere.
destiny.
Oh, dear God, she's
your
gone.
destiny.
Where has the doctor gone? Not that doctor, the other doctor.
I got it here somewhere. Hold on.
Give me the ring.
Quick, does that tentacle do anything to help us in this situation?
He has many tentacles.
Ah!
Ah!
Muggle stay 6 feet away.
That's very intriguing. Give me the ring. It is your destiny.
Don't give him the ring. I don't trust him. I don't know that I trust.
It's not working.
Gartha Mort Volt. Only you would be so bold
Give me the ring.
to come on this ship and try to take the ring plans. The plans for the ring.
What is happening?
So do we have a ring or do we just have plans for a ring?
I
Depends
don't
which
know
Star
what
Wars
we're
movie you're talking about.
Technically, the ring hasn't been invented yet, but it was already invented a long time ago, and I already returned the ring. Although it's the mountain has been destroyed, but it'll be there in the future. Does that clear things up?
There's no way this is not a holodeck malfunction.
So are you saying that I don't actually need to be here right now?
Well, that's only if you view time as a linear, it's hard to explain. It's more wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
We do
yes.
have time experience.
Yes, I've always considered it to be a little bit Jeremy Beremy. Yes.
Well spake that. He spake well.
Yeah.
And scene. Okay. Wow. That was massive improv, and all of us kind of knew what we were doing. That was weird. All right. Tune in next
Did we get
time.
the ring?
We don't know. That's the thing. It was there, but it hasn't been invented yet. It was destroyed a long time ago, and also not yet. And it's Tuesday. That's what I've learned. We're just hanging out in the dot of the eye, baby. All right. Please, friends, go support Lady Prudence. Lady Prudence, our wonderful musical guest, by going and liking her on all of the things. Buy her music at bandcamp.com, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com, voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com, and support her at patreon.com/ladyprudence, and also go like her on all of the things. If you just want to throw her some coin, go to paypal.me/ladyprudence, venmo.com/ladyprudence, and on Cash App, she is $Lady Prudence. The Zenith Players, Claire and her chicken, who have mysteriously disappeared, they will be performing Two Gentlemen of Verona tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And then on Monday, going to be doing Cyrano de Bergerac, and I might be playing in that, it looks like. And then Paolo Garbanzo is he of the Parrot Bears, is going to be performing Nat21 Adventures on Sunday. It's no longer 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. now. It's 7 to 9:30.
Yes.
I believe. And then also, please go and do the other things with him, which include the RVA Richmond Virtual Pride event and market tomorrow. And then on July 11th, the Ren Adventures virtual tour. Lady Prudence, of course, is going to be performing tomorrow at 3 and then Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. over on her Facebook page. So go do all of the things. We've completely lost Claire. It looks like she might be coming back in. Oh, there's Claire again. Hooray, huzzah. And now she's in a different position. She's right there. She's right. Paolo.
Yeah.
It switched positions.
This is so weird. It's like
I know.
It's like I have to point it another direction.
I know. So
Which way?
So as we're ending the show, friends, and we have gone a little bit long, let us make some toasts. Yeah. So who would like to go first? Who would like to go first with the toast?
I've always got a toast prepared.
Excellent, Lady Prue, with a toast.
And this is a topical for the current age. I've drunk to your health in public, I've drunk to your health alone. I've drunk to your health so many times, I've damn near ruined my own.
Cheers. All right. Paolo, do you wish to go?
Sure. I just want to say that the basic toast in Italy, you can either say salute, which is to your health, and it's all about your health, but also chin chin. Now, I just want to point out that you have to make eye contact when you clink glasses with somebody. It's very important in Italian culture that you over exaggerate the eye contact that you make when you clink glasses. So if everyone will join me in a overly eye contacted chinking of glasses. There we go. You did wait. You did right. Wait. Shakes, you think we can, like, if I go this way, you go that?
Right. Oh, I almost have it.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Clink. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then down here, clink. Yep, clink, and then right in the corner. Everybody in the corner. There we go. Yeah. Yes, we got it. There we go. Over eye contact. There we go.
Why is that? Why the awkward level of eye contact?
Well, it started off with that you actually have to clink glasses with everyone individually. Okay. And then you have to also make eye contact when you do it. And then eventually it turned into this thing where it was like, I have to make sure that you know that I know that you saw me when I saw you looking over there. And so then now it has literally turned into a thing where you go,
I can't wait to go to Italy someday.
It's kind of hilarious. It's really hilarious. And then I just want to let you know that if you don't do it, it is not 7 years of bad luck. It's not 7 years of no sex. It's 7 years of bad sex. Yeah, right? Now we all know what's very important to Italians.
Yay. It's not even none. It's bad.
It's none.
Oh no,
you'll have worse than no sex.
It's like, oh no, you're gonna get lucky, but are you lucky?
No.
Are you?
Everyone's gonna walk away disappointed.
Oh goodness gracious.
That's kind of luck.
So,
all right.
Chicken toast.
All right, Claire and the chicken.
That is a mighty fine chicken.
And they are frozen again.
A banthan, right? It's like it is a fantastic chicken. You just put that chicken up there. Chicken facts.
Chicken facts. All right.
She's sitting on my ankle right now.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, Claire and the chicken. Do you have a final toast? Yeah.
Yes. To online adventures and the use of imagination.
I like it. To online adventures and the use of imagination. I like that.
Yeah, I was using my imagination, and I was just thinking that hen was male. So,
all right,
because then your whole it's a.
Yep. Nope. We all went there. We all went.
Okay,
there.
good. And I didn't have to say anything. Good. Okay, good.
Nope. You're good. We're gonna try to keep a PG rating on the show. There we go. And I will make one. Friends, here's to all of you who make this show happen. All of you who watch this show, even if you're not watching it at this moment in time, and I really can't blame you. But all of you who take part in participating and helping us keep this crazy, weird entertainment world going. Thank you. This is to all of you. You give us the best and greatest job in the world, and we thank you for it. So, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Overly eye contacted. There you go. You all did it right, by the way.
All right. Thank you, Claire and Chicken from the Zenith Players. Thank you, Lady Prudence. Thank you, Paolo Garbanzo. Please go and do all the things. Lady Prudence tomorrow at 3. Claire tomorrow night at 7. Paolo tomorrow at some point.
11,
yes.
isn't it?
No, that's the tour. Is it could be an 11th?
Yes. July 11th is the tour.
And then, and Detlef. Detlef says cheers. Detlef, cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers, Detlef.
And also, friends, make sure you tune in for Nat21 Adventures Sunday night at 7 p.m. This was absolutely wonderful. Detlef, thank you very much for enjoying the show. Thank you. Friends, this has been Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. If you've enjoyed it half as much as I enjoy hosting the show, then I've obviously enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And that's called math. Now, whatever you feel the show is worth, a 1, a 5, a 10. For a 50, you can get a part in my next show, the Hamlet Christmas Special, where just this once, everybody lives. Go to my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. Or go become a Patreon of the arts, patreon.com/Shakespeare. And you can also contribute to the Indiegogo campaign from the most recent show, Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens. We're doing a rewatch party on Sunday, right here at 11:30 in the morning. We're going to have a brunch time show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We did it 3 weeks ago with Midsummer Night's Dream, a gay old time, and we had a blast. So I do hope you'll join again. It'll be me, members of the cast, and we'll be having pancakes. So always a good time. But friends, wherever you are in this world right now, I do hope that you are staying safe. I do hope that you are staying healthy. And I also hope that you're going to do something fun tonight. Cheers. I love you. You love me. Mutual glorious affection. Bye-bye now, everybody. Bye-bye.